What's up, everybody? Celtics Guy here, back with another prediction video. Get those 10s and 20 views. Go away, VTube Maker. Stop popping up behind me. Yeah, I am not happy with the Panthers. I'm going to do a video during the bye week called quarterbacks I would want, who I would want to be quarterbacking the Carolina Panthers next year. Yeah. That game looked like there's a few things you can say. A, Canales does not trust Bryce Young. B, Canales does not trust that offensive line. And C, we have a lot of good young weapons. They just need to fully develop. And without, the proper quarterbacking and confidence of the coaches to, let that quarterback do his job, we're not going to be good. I trust Morgan. I trust Canales. I don't trust Young. So, anyway, that being said, let's get to this week's prediction. Last week, I went. No, I have something on my screen. Not going away. Go away. Where are you? No. Last week, I went 9-5. Not bad, not bad. A couple games I thought would be slightly different. Unfortunately, it did not work out the way I was hoping to. Also, when I went back to my game PC, my computer decided I did not need those programs open. But let's get to it. Today, we actually have 3 games. Shit. No, I'm still good. This prediction video might come out Wednesday night. It's coming out now Wednesday night as soon as I'm done editing. It's going to be posted late. But that's tomorrow. We got 3 games. We got the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. I know I had this clip somewhere.
Hey, it's Thanksgiving. Shouldn't you be in Detroit losing a football game right now?
Yeah, I'm going Green Bay because Detroit cannot win on Thanksgiving, despite being favored by 3. Next game, the 4:30 game. You got the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going Cowboys. The Chiefs have not been playing great, and the Cowboys had a great comeback, so there's that. And then we have the Thursday night game, which I will be streaming, of the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Yes, I'm going to be streaming the least entertaining game. But that's more or less because, Thanksgiving's with family. And if they come over, I don't want to be like, I'm streaming, shut up. No, I want to be, available. Moving on, there's a Black Friday game, which I will not be able to watch because I'll be working. Granted, I don't care about this game. Oh, if I didn't say I'm taking Baltimore, I think I said that. The Black Friday game is the Chicago Bears taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. To my coworkers' potential happiness, I'm taking the Bears. Yes, my coworkers are Eagles fans, but the past couple weeks I've picked the Eagles to lose and they won, and then last week I picked them to win and they lost. So I really should pick the Eagles to win. No, I'm going Bears. They've been playing consistent. The Eagles' offense has not. So Bears. Moving over to Sunday, we got the San Francisco Giants taking on the Cleveland Browns. Now, this is actually a good test for Shedeur and this offense. Like I said in my video on Tuesday, I don't know if Shedeur is the answer. I cannot judge his performance based off that Vegas game where he took 2 shots downfield and had most of his completions within less than 10 yards of the line of scrimmage. So the Niners defense is a lot better. So that should be a good test. Now, let's see what he can do. But I am picking the Niners to win and potentially knock Shedeur out of that starting job. The only reason why I think Cleveland would stick with Shedeur is they want to sell tickets and everyone wants Shador to succeed. That's not, you know, the reason why people don't want Shador to succeed, going to break a little away for a second, is nothing to do with Shador. It's everything to do with everything else around him. Like, go look on the Twitter. Look at the amount of people that are posting, like, Shador is basically a Hall of Famer. And it's like, this is why we don't want him to succeed. Because you crowned him king without him doing a thing. He's not his dad. Let him make his own bones. Alright, that being said, let's move on to the next game. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Tennessee Titans in our cheapest game of the week. I'm going Jacksonville. Tennessee has not played great, therefore, just go with consistency. Go with the win. Next up is probably the game of the day, in my opinion. The Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Colts had a big lead and then choked it away. Houston beat Baltimore, and they beat them up. So, Houston, playing consistent football, playing good defense. You win a lot of games with good defense. Next up, in the game that no one cares about, there's a few of those this weekend. You got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Miami Dolphins. Both teams aren't good, but New Orleans might have picked the right quarterback with that Tyler Sohokin. He's airing it out, and he has a couple 200 plus games already. Like, I think he has 200 plus games. Let's check his stats. Yeah, like I said, I am going Saints on this one. Let's see. In the no ad. Bad ad. Let's see. In the games he has played, he hasn't started, but he's played. He has gone 17 of 30 for 28 yards against the Bucks with an interception. 15 24 for 176 yards with a touchdown interception versus the Rams. 19 of 27 for 282 yards and 2 touchdowns versus the Panthers. And the Falcons, that he went 30 of 43 for 243 yards and interception. That's what you want to see from a rookie. Now, no one's going to talk about him because his name's not Shador Sanders, but like I said, I'm taking Saints. Next up, in another, I guess we're aiming for first overall pick competition between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Jersey Jets. This one, I had to struggle with this one. And I'm going Jets. No panics. A lot of injuries on the Falcons. The Jets will somehow choke themselves out of like a top 3 pick, and this is going to be one of those games that's going to do it to them. Next up, we got the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Simple. Bucks, even without Baker, I think they're just the better team. We skipped Carolina. We always save them for last. Then we got the 4 o'clock window. Starts with the Minnesota Vikings versus Seattle Seahawks. Could be a good game. I don't think so. J.J. McCarthy is overconfident and not good. And he gets roasted on the internet. According to that. Going Seattle. Next up is the Buffalo Bills taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. I would take Pittsburgh if Aaron Rodgers was playing. I don't think he is, so I'm going Buffalo. Yes, they're still a top team despite Josh Allen taking a beating last week. And we got the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the San Diego Chargers. It took me a while because I was about to say LA, but they're not LA, they're San Diego. But I am going Chargers. They are the better team. No, Oakland's not good. And then we have the Sunday night game, which I think the line is highly disrespectful. You got the Denver Broncos favored by only 6 points versus the Washington Commanders. Washington has no line. The quarterback's out. Denver has an elite defense, and the offense is good enough. This is a lock-in pick, Denver. And unfortunately, we got another barn burner Monday night game, the New York Giants taking on the New England Patriots. You know, the quarterback I wanted in Carolina, he looks amazing in New England. Yeah, Giants are playing well, but they're missing too many key pieces. And last and certainly least, you got the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Carolina Panthers. I think that game last Monday kind of proved Bryce isn't the guy. There were plays to be made. I think Bryce bailed on the pocket, or bailed on the play too soon and went to the check down. The interception, the end zone was extremely unacceptable because he could have simply have rolled out and scored. Instead, or if he kept rolling, didn't want to run himself, Mitchell Evans would have kept going and gotten behind and not thrown into quadruple coverage. Defense. I really think we're stud linebacker away or stud defensive end, which is sad because we had Brian Burns, away from taking that next step. I'd rather get the linebacker who can kind of play that middle of the field, Luke Kuechly-ish kind of player to fully awaken this defense. But defensively, I'm not mad with you guys. Offensively, I don't think Canellis has what he wants to run the offense he wants. The O-line's constantly hurt. Bryce doesn't take deep shots, or he just goes check down mode, which isn't what Canellis has been successful with. All this talk, I'm taking the Rams. They are the best team in the NFL and probably Super Bowl favorites right now. But that's it. That is all I have. I'll see you people tomorrow. If not, have a happy Thanksgiving.